I'm Alastair Hendy and welcome to my home. Each week on No Meat Required, I'm going to be cooking some great tasting food with all the wonderful flavours, textures and colours of fresh vegetables and fruit. I'm also going to have good fun in showing you how easy it is to cook good food without meat. I'll have a guest cook on my programme too, and they're going to be showing me and you how easy it is to cook good food without meat. But more about my guests later. In the meantime, I'm going to get down to the kitchen and do some cooking. The first thing I'm going to cook today is steamed baby leeks with salsa verde and bocconcini, and they're going to go with some lime-spiced olives with feta. So the first thing to get on with is the leeks, and the leeks are here, and I'm going to have to give them a good rinse because even though they're baby leeks, there'll be a lot of dirt and bits and grime in there because when leeks are grown, they push up through the soil and they seem to collect a lot of grit. So we're just going to split some of these open. Just give them a quick split, like so. Just get down to the white part. And these are going to go with this wonderful salsa verde that I'm going to be showing you how to make. So give them a quick rinse in the water. So it's a good idea really to run them under a running tap as well. So we'll get them on steaming, which I've got my steamer over here. Just go on. They'll go for about 5 minutes. Get the heat on, and they're away. Now I'm going to get on with the olives that I spoke of, which was the lime-spiced olives. So what we're going to put in here is a good amount of olive oil, like so, and some coriander seeds, some cumin seeds, and some fennel seeds. You can be quite generous with that. It doesn't matter about quantities here at all. Also, I'm going to put some lime, seeing as it's lime-spiced olives, some lime peel, and also there'll be some lime juice to go in at the end, and a few lime wedges when we serve it. So we'll just get that going, get those warmed through. Actually, I can already smell that lime peel already. It's just wonderful. Right, I'll get on with the salsa verde. Now what we're going to put in here is some garlic, about 3 cloves, just roughly chopped again, it just facilitates the processing. And this wonderful basil and flat leaf parsley. Now, this is how you should buy herbs, not in those little flat plastic packets that you get from the supermarket. If you can get your herbs like this, it just has, look how wonderful bristly that is. It has far more flavour and you get a hell of a lot more for your money. So we'll take a good wodge of that, just chop off the stems. That can go straight in the processor like that. And again, I've got this wonderful bunch of basil here that has just the most wonderful aniseed smell. It's good, strong leaves. Again, not that feeble stuff that you unfortunately have to buy from the supermarket. But if you go to your street market, you can buy basil like this. So that'll go straight in. And also, if you want, you can put mint into this. However, I'm going to use basil and flat parsley. So we put some capers in here, about so much. Let's go back to the pan here, that's warmed through now. So I'm going to put my olives in here. I've got these wonderful Kalamata olives here, mixed amount of olives. Just put those in. Just let that heat through. So into here, I'm going to put a few little baby gherkins, little cocktail gherkins. You can use the larger ones. Lots of olive oil now, good amount of olive oil, and also some white wine vinegar. Good squeeze of lemon juice. And just whiz that up. I'm going to get a good blast. That's great. Right, what we're going to do is I'm going to get these olives over here. Just put these over here. So these are kind of ready now. They've just been soaking in all that lime peel and all the flavours of the oil. And what we'll do is just put them onto this dish. And you can serve them with a few slices of lime. And of course the feta cheese, we'll just crumble that over. This is like a lovely salty flavoured cheese. And a few wedges of lime in there too. Right, the salsa verde is going to go with the leeks. And the leeks are now ready. That's great. I'll just get my cloth. And they're just ready now. So we're going to have to let these cool down because we serve them cold and not hot. So we'll just leave those to cool, take them off the heat and just let them cool. Right, leeks have now cooled and they're ready. So let's get the leeks. And they're going to go with the salsa verde that I did earlier and this wonderful bocconcini, which is like baby mozzarella. Now, if you can't get these little baby ones, just use an ordinary one sliced up. But they are fabulous, and actually they taste so good. I'm going to have a bit now. That's lovely. Right. So we serve these up. Sorry to talk with my mouth full, but serve these on here with. Just loosely put them over on a plate. Any old plate, doesn't matter. I've got these fancy dishes, but I'm just going to spoon some of this salsa verde over here. As carefully as possible without slopping it all over the plate. And just finish it off, touch more oil. You're going to eat lots of bread with this, so it's going to soak up all that oil. And we'll put the bocconcini onto this other plate. So it's like a little sort of antipasto platter. You can sort of dip in, help yourself to whatever you feel like doing. The other thing I'm going to do is serve it with a little bit of sourdough bread that I've got behind me. And I always love those things that you do in restaurants where you get, you know, that little appetizer before your meal of some olive oil with some balsamic vinegar in it to dip your bread into. So that's all part of this. So it's so simple. What we do is just cut some bread up over here. Get rid of my bocconcini. This is a really nice sourdough loaf. Just cut that into a few pieces. Stack that up on here, and we'll just get the olive oil onto the plate there. Good pool of it. Always runs out, especially if you've got a hungry lot. Everybody's hungry before a meal. And a bit of vinegar in there, which just looks so pretty as well. And that's it. We have our lime spiced olives with feta, the steamed baby leeks with salsa verde and the bocconcini, and some wonderful balsamic vinegar and olive oil and bread. See you after the break, when I'll be making a wonderfully delicious and simple sage and mushroom tart. And I'll be joined by Lisa Kinsman. Welcome back. My guest today was born and raised in Hong Kong. She came to Europe in the 60s to study interior design. After meeting and marrying furniture designer Rodney Kinsman and looking after their 3 children, Lisa started to cook at her husband's business events. Since then, she has made numerous appearances on television and has written 3 highly acclaimed books on Chinese cuisine, one of which inspired my early days in the kitchen. Lisa,
hi.
Lovely to see you again. Thank you for coming today. And what is it we're going to cook?
We are going to cook leek in a paper parcel.
Oh, it sounds wonderful. Now, what would you like me to do?
Yeah. Now, you can... Should I move over?
Okay,
you do this for me.
I'll carry on the spring onions.
Very good.
Okay. So So what are we going to do here
now,
first?
what we have leek, the main ingredient is leek.
Yeah.
And we cut it into that kind of size.
Right.
And stir fry it with salt and pepper.
Okay.
And then we're going to fill that in little paper.
Oh, lovely.
Parcel.
Good. Here?
Yeah.
Paper? Right. Let's fill these then. So how do you make these parcels? This is what we're
Very
going to put the
easy.
leek
Can
in.
I show you?
Yeah, do.
Can I show you?
Yeah.
There's some paper there.
Yeah.
A piece for you and piece for me.
Thank you.
Just fold it into half.
Right.
And fold the edge.
Now you're going to do this. You're very
You're
neat and
watching, aren't
tidy,
you?
aren't you? I'm watching. I'm watching.
Oh, good. It's very easy.
So it's two turns over like that.
That's right.
Okay.
And then fold it
Okay.
like concertina, huh? Like that.
Yeah.
Just squeeze it just a little bit.
I messed it up already.
Oh, not to worry. You can do it. It's fun to do it. Yeah. So there's plenty of paper there.
You're
There's a whole roll.
You're very precise on the way you do things, and I always love your food. It always looks just so perfect.
Oh, that's good.
As I said earlier, you've been an inspiration. That book, Chinese Delights.
I'm touched. There we are.
And also, I remember you telling me that when it's hot, you normally cook in a bikini.
Yes.
But you're not in a bikini today.
No, I'm not. I wasn't allowed.
So all that hot fat wouldn't be too good when you've got cooking over there.
But still, I think I kept it
Not bad,
quite
haven't you?
well. Now,
So what do we
have
do
you got
here?
This?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to put... You've got chopstick. You're going to use chopstick, aren't you?
Oh, I'm going to do
I know
chopsticks.
you're... Yep. We're going to bung some of these things, leak in the bag.
Okay, here we go with
Yeah.
the chopsticks. Let's see if I can do it. Leek, yeah.
There. And build it up a little bit on the side so that will hold the egg.
Okay.
Huh?
Well, I'm going to...
Like this.
How much leek have you got in there?
Like this.
Okay, so we've just got sort
So
of
it's
about...
enough. Well, 2 tablespoons.
And just up on the sides,
Yeah,
okay.
up on the side.
Okay, yeah.
And then it was... Now I move this
Next goes in?
egg.
Egg, oh right,
Yeah,
okay.
press the egg in there.
Okay. So these are normal, regular hen's
I
eggs.
know,
It's just a rather pretty colour, so I mean... Oh, this is going to be... Whoop, yeah, got my egg in. Whoop.
There we go. A little bit of spring onion.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to hold my parcel, is that all right?
Yes, do that.
So
do
we've got spring onion and
you like.
we
and
go
just
to...
a little bit of sauce. This is oyster sauce.
Okay. Oops. Just all over the top like that?
Yeah, just like that.
Just splash
loosely.
it over. Okay. And a bit of sesame oil?
Yeah, just a little bit of sesame oil.
Okay. A bit of sesame
Yeah.
oil. And
Ginger.
ginger. Okay. Beautifully shredded. Did you shred that?
Very
But you're an
good.
expert with a cleaver.
Yes,
I saw you with that
yes,
cleaver, and that's the right thing to
yes.
use. So we just put that over like that.
Ginger.
And some chilli.
I quite like a bit because
Oh, let's
ginger
put
is
some more. I love
little
ginger.
bit, yeah,
It's just
and a bit of
wonderful.
chili, and it's not sweet because we haven't got the seeds, so it's not
Okay.
really sweet.
So this is a mild chilli, isn't
Yes,
it? This is
very
not a hot
mild.
chilli, it's just mild.
No, it is sort
Oh,
of
look, we've
slightly
got-
hot, but
we've
not...
got some here.
Cannot-
It's this sort
It's
of
that
chilli,
size,
isn't it?
yeah. The smaller
Yeah.
it is,
Yeah.
the hotter.
Coriander?
Coriander.
I
Just
love
a few
coriander.
bits of coriander. I prefer just put
I
my
think we have to
bag
put
down,
our bag down.
and I pinch a few bits of this, and just put it inside.
Okay.
Okay, and
that in
then
there.
now this is the trick.
Uh-huh.
Like fold it again
Yeah.
3 times or 2 times, yeah,
3 times. Okay.
and fold it again
Now
like
in
this.
like this, okay.
Now what is nice
Right.
that you can prepare this early. You know, it doesn't matter. You don't have to do it
Oh, no,
last
not
minute.
bad. Can I put
Not
mine next to yours?
bad. Not bad
All
at
right, okay.
all.
I'm going to fill up the rest. Do you
Yeah.
want to start cooking
Shall
those
I
two?
do that? Shall I do that?
You cook those two
Yeah.
over at
And
the
you're going to
stove
do
there.
the rest, huh?
I'll fill the other bags
Yeah.
for you, and you can get those cooking.
Yeah. And the oil is perfect. It should be like medium to high, so you can heat.
What sort of
The sizzling.
temperature is the oil?
About 210,
Oh, right,
200 to be perfect.
Right.
And it depends how you like your egg.
Uh-huh.
So it's about 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. And turn the paper down.
Oh, I can smell that.
Oh,
That
isn't
is
it
just-
heaven?
I can smell the coriander, the chilli, the ginger, and the leeks. They're just sweet and delicious,
fantastic.
right?
It's fantastic. Now we turn it right down.
Let's have a look.
Right down, like this.
Well, that just looks wonderful, that does.
Yeah. Now.
Now,
You
where's
see?
my
Look.
chopsticks?
Look, this is soft-boiled. I like soft-boiled egg.
Let me
yeah?
get my chopsticks, because I can't... They're behind you.
I left it behind.
Okay.
Now, what I like is
right. You mix it
soft-boiled egg.
together, yeah.
And if you like it a little bit more cooked egg, then you just put
Right.
another half a minute more.
Okay, let me
But
try this.
Yeah.
This just looks fantastic.
I like it soft-boiled.
Just
Because
like-
you know, eggs continue to cook.
Oh, that's delicious. Final dish now, I'm going to make sage and mushroom tart. Now what I'm using here is portobello mushrooms. They're a bit like horse mushrooms, but they're just slightly more turned in. Horse mushrooms tend to be flatter and more open. But they have this wonderful gills here, and they're just a nice meaty mushroom. And nice sage here, good fresh bundle of sage, olive oil, and it's all going onto a pastry base, which is puff pastry. And what I'm doing, I'm cheating actually. I'm using ready rolled. It's so much better than even buying the stuff that you have to roll out, because this just rolls out and there's no rolling. So what first I'm going to do is get the mushrooms roasted to get into the oven. So what we'll do is we'll just take some sage. It's just to get the sage flavours working. We're going to roast it on a little bit of sage first, seeing as I've got lots of it. Just put those
They're
down
beautiful,
the tray.
aren't they? They're so
Can you smell that?
I can.
It's lovely.
And the colour, oh, this is fantastic.
Ooh.
This is really great.
You're saying all the right things, Lisa.
I know. Listen, if you
It feels
told
so soft, isn't it?
if you told me, I could have bought you a big bunch. I got tons at home.
Oh, you've got a big garden, haven't you? No, you're lucky. I don't have
I got
a
a lot
garden.
of herbs, you see. I got a lot of fresh herbs, and that's really good.
So what I'm going to do is just put some of these mushrooms on here, on the sage.
Oh, they look so good. The colour is alone. It's good enough to eat now. Never mind.
And a bit of salt, just down there. And some peppercorns, just roughly crushed, or you could use your pepper mill.
Yeah.
It's quite nice that hands-on thing, isn't it?
The only thing is, they always seem to jump all over
I
the
know.
place, isn't it?
So a bit of pepper,
Yeah.
some of the crushed bits from the bottom there. And some olive oil. Quite generous, because mushrooms really take up the olive oil.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so healthy anyway. Olive oil is, so you can have...
Well, to a degree. But
I
yes,
think
it is
you and
good for
I
you.
both can afford.
I think we can.
I think we
We're
can.
quite trim,
can't
aren't
we?
we? Okay, now what I've done is I've actually got some in the oven already. So we're going to whip those out and put these in.
You need help or no?
No, I'll be all right,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh,
got
they
some
look fantastic.
Ready roasted to go on the tart. So we'll just pop those in. Actually, I think I'll just leave those out for now.
But should I do it for you?
No, it's okay, because I'm going to put the tart in, actually.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I think we need a bit of space. I'm just going to fill my oven up. We'll just pop those over here. And with the pastry, it's very easy, this, and simple. I'm just going to put this, roll this out on here. Look, it's so simple,
Fantastic,
isn't it?
it is.
No
And I was going
rolling.
to say, I need lessons from you because I'm hopeless with pastry. Yeah.
So we'll put that down there.
Yeah.
I'm going to lay my mushrooms down. Now what you could do is you can make 2 tarts here, but I've only got time to make 1.
Okay.
So we put that down here, straight down. And then take the knife, trim that off. Let's pretend that we've made another one on the other side. Trim that off. And then we have to quickly just cut lightly around each mushroom.
Fantastic. So they're going to be individual, are they? Or not?
No,
They're gonna,
no, this just makes the pastry rise up around. If I need a smaller knife for that. If you could just beat that egg lightly for me, that would be great. Just cut this round. Doesn't have to be too exact. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
And if you could just take some of the larger sage leaves and just break them off for me.
All right.
That would be fantastic. Because this is all just going to go together very easily. So just go around like that.
Yeah. Gosh.
Just take some of these leaves.
What a good cooking lesson for me.
And just quickly, just egg wash over the pastry, like this.
Yeah.
All the way around.
So just get a glaze, isn't it?
Yeah,
just
and then we're going to
and
stick the
sticks.
leaves on top.
Yeah, that's right.
So, quick wash around with that.
How much do
You
you
could
need
just
this?
carry on down that edge for
okay.
me. And put the leaves, I'll put the leaves down here. Just pop these leaves on. So these mushrooms have already been roasted with sage.
Yeah.
But it's quite
So
nice.
we got a flavour as well.
Flavour into the mushroom.
Exactly. I think that's enough. I think, Alastair.
Yeah,
No? Huh?
okay.
That's
And if you
fine.
can pop egg wash over the top of the sage now.
Okay.
That's great, because you're a great help.
Oh.
It's just so much to do on your own.
Yes. But
nice
it's
having a
always
good
nice.
helper.
Yeah, of course.
And that just goes down there. And as soon as you've popped that on, I'll put a bit more salt.
I hope I'm not in your way that way.
That's right. All hands on. Wash that down. That's right, I'll take it. Thank you.
So.
That's it. Over the egg, over the sage.
We don't mind it sort of over the edge a bit.
That's it.
That's it.
Just pop those in.
Yeah.
And that now goes in the oven for about 10 minutes.
Oh,
until it puffs up, gone golden brown, and it's ready. About 10 minutes.
Oh,
Easy.
I can imagine what it could look like.
So I think our mushroom and sage tart is now ready, and I'll get it out of the oven.
Oh, good.
It should be
I can't
ready anyway.
wait
It's
to
been in there
see.
all about 12 minutes, I
Yes?
think, 10 to 12 minutes.
Oh.
That looks good, doesn't it?
Yes, that you wait. Oh, my Lord.
Fantastic. That's great.
Fantastic.
That's just how it should be.
Oh, it is
It's
beautiful.
like just puffed up, the sage is still green, and the mushrooms look wonderful, and I can smell. Can you smell that sage?
Yes, I'm going to do this
fantastic.
tomorrow, I tell you.
Great.
Oh.
So that's mushroom and sage tart. Lisa, thank you so much for coming.
Alastair.
That's all we've got time for today. So thank you very much, and join me next time on No Meat Required for some more great recipes.